Hey guys, I'm Mark Nilsson.
I'm Lisa Allen.
We're friends of Kenny B.
And this is No Tan Lines.
Let's get crazy.
So every week we do a 5-minute segment of the prior show. Do we even have enough time? Where do we begin this 5-minute episode? Lisa, where would you like to start?
I feel like I would like to start on why did they talk about this roast was going to be some big thing and then they spent like 6 minutes on it.
Yeah, I think they would build that up because roasts seem to do good on like Comedy Central, like the roast of roast.
I guess.
I have a way to end that show with a roast comment. The beginning of the show. What did you think the beginning? There was that first rose ceremony. Kenny was like the second to last guy to get one.
Kenny, will you accept this rose?
Of course.
I had a good feeling though.
I think we all had a good feeling. I think they just try to build up that drama. But when you see his face, I'm sure we'll show the video, he seemed nervous.
Well, he hasn't had any really like one-on-one time with her.
He had a little in this episode, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he had like that little. They sat down and they talked a little bit, but they and then they had the little sit down.
Oh, you're talking about but she had that with everybody when she was legit talking. All she did was talk about Dale the whole time.
What's the Dale shots? You were talking about him being a front runner. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's been sort of the joke around.
What is the joke? Talk to me about this. I'd like to know what goes on in the house. If I need to know.
You probably already got the gist of it already.
Not really.
Right?
I feel like there's underlying stuff that people aren't telling me or something. I don't know.
She poked around to get me to talk about Dale. Guys were coming back, describing similar conversations throughout the night.
The whole episode.
That's not a date. That's not a date. If you take me out on a date and you talk about your, for real though,
Right.
like for real, if you take me out and all you
Right.
want to do is ask me about someone else that you like, how is that a date?
Yeah, stage
it's not
exit,
a date.
right? You don't want
Claire,
to be in
you
there.
suck.
Then, so speaking of the roast, really quickly on that roast, it was only 6 minutes. I was hoping to see Kenny roast somebody.
Me
there.
too, because we're friends of his,
Right.
and he has really good burns.
Right.
So I feel like I know his would be on point.
And there was only one burn to him. The one guy said,
Unlike your tattoos, or your tattoos are permanent, unlike your...
time on the show,
Yeah,
you're less
yeah.
longer, something like this. It was not really that funny. We'll play that as well.
Kenny, unlike your time on this show, your tattoos are permanent.
I was hoping to see Kenny roast, but I think, like, the roast set aside, I think Kenny had the best roast at the end of the episode where he pretty much went on a rant about
Good.
Clare. Talk about that.
Okay, so
we'll play this.
It literally feels like right now, she's only interested in Dale in this whole house. Like, to the point where I feel like I'm wasting my time being here.
Wow.
And it's almost like they're already dating and we're all just around here. That's how I feel. I just don't think it's fair if she's not giving other people even a chance. Like, it seems like, are they already like in a relationship? And like, who else has she really shown that kind of interest in this house? And it's just, nobody comes to mind.
Hello. All right. I'm gonna go over here.
I'm interested to see who gets the rose. That's gonna give me a lot of information about what Claire is looking for. Good?
Totally good.
But who knows? Could you honestly tell me anybody else legit in the house right now that she's showing any interest towards? Does anybody come to mind besides Dale? No. This process is supposed to be for Claire to find a husband. Well, if she already found it, then what are we doing? Because she's obviously not giving anybody else a chance anyway. If you want to go be with Dale, go be with him now and we'll all go home.
Right.
What do you think of that rant?
I think I'm glad somebody said what everybody was thinking. And I'm more proud that it was like our friend Kenny who
Do you think
said
everybody
it.
else was afraid to stand up?
I think they're just like, I don't know what's going on. And Ken's just like, what the hell am I doing here? Like, why am I here? Whatever the hell. No, I think he might have dropped some F-bombs.
Yeah, there's F-bombs in
Yeah.
it.
If you already got a boyfriend, what am I doing here?
Right.
If you want Dale and that's what's up, you really want him? If you want to get crazy, let's get crazy. How about the rest of us walk out?
But I think it was just like, hey, don't waste our time.
But that's
basically.
real though, because she did these one-on-one dates. It was a waste of time. She ate up the episode being stupid.
Yeah, I think she's at it the first 3 episodes by being stupid.
She is the worst. She is the worst. You're the worst, Claire.
So Dale, like whenever she's with him, every time you look up on the screen, they're making out. that's just all they're doing. And the private dates today, like he's coming on, everyone else is like on the couch waiting for their turn, and they're in their bed making love.
Right, exactly. Also, at the very end, did you notice like the last couple of minutes of the episode when it looked like somebody was like, by the way, filming them through the bushes or something? It was like kind of stalkerish.
Yeah.
But like she's like, oh, we're just making fun of my fiance, and I was like, whoa, hold on, did you just call him your fiance?
But she already called him her husband in episode 1.
Well, because she's a psycho, she doesn't even blink regularly. Psycho.
And then at the end of the episode, we see the new girl coming out with like the.
She looked gorgeous, right?
Like
I don't know what her name is.
I just saw a red bikini. Does she have a name? I'm sure we're gonna find the name out. Obviously,
we're new to the show.
Yeah, she has a name, obviously. So Kenny,
Tisha, maybe.
And you already like her more than Claire.
Well,
just by the red bathing suit, or just that she's not Claire.
The red bikini coming out of the water in slow mo at the end, like they knew what they were doing. She looked good. She might be an a-hole too, and I might dislike her personality.
We'll do the side by side comparison, but it's like that old Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Totally,
that's what they did.
Totally,
that's what they did.
It works. It works.
Any other little notes we have to get? Like, okay, he got the rose. We all, I mean, they're pretty much saying Claire's on her way out. They're showing this new girl.
And how about they have the little, day date or whatever the hell rose it was. Yeah. Some rose. She didn't give it to anybody. She's like, I think I'm just going to keep this. And then she goes back to the confessional and she's like, Claire, this is for you. Thank you for showing up. I'm like, are you nuts?
Yeah.
Are you
that was the one date that Kenny was on, and she said she didn't see what she was looking for with any of those guys,
anybody.
Right?
That's because what she was looking for was them to talk about Dale the whole time.
Yeah, because her mind's already made up, right?
Nuts. Yes.
Yes, she's nuts. Okay. I think we got that all out, right?
I'm sorry.
I think we're ready for Claire to leave, and we're ready for the real Bachelorette, would you say?
Someone who's at least open to something.
To a fair game.
They said it on the show. One of the dudes said it. She's got tunnel vision. Right. She totally does.
And then there was an awkward moment. Someone got eliminated because he kissed Dad?
Oh, no! Okay. They were having some like spa day dates. I forgot about this already. So
like I saw that too. Like I feel sorry for this guy. Like
I did too. But see, I read it wrong too. So I don't know. Like it looked like she leaned in to kiss him, and like I don't know if he didn't react fast enough or whatever. But then she got all like huffy and kind of like, no, it's fine. He's like, sorry. And he's like trying to kiss her again. She's like, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah,
and then she threw him out.
It was very awkward.
But when I first saw it. Because I just like caught it when it happened out. I thought he denied her.
Gotcha.
So I was
hoping that like he's my new favorite.
I was. I sort of was. Sorry. But she was just, and she got all huffy, and then she threw him out.
I think we summed up this episode. I think, right?
I keep thinking she's going to get better. Like, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I can't. You're just awful.
Yeah, I think she's gone. So we know we have a lot of other friends watching this show with us. So we're going to do a new segment. If you want to send us a picture, a little video of you watching the show, we'll add it on here and give you a little shout out. Our first one is from my buddy Scott Arnold. You know Scott Arnold. So we're going to put this picture. Scott Arnold says he loves watching The Bachelorette while enjoying a nice glass of red wine. Hey, it's time for our final minute. Hey, today's special guest is Kenny Braasch's sister, Kimberly Braasch. Give her a round of applause. Kimberly, first question. Would Claire be a good sister-in-law?
I would literally kick her out as soon as she got here.
Wow, that's an answer.
This is why we're friends.
Is there any follow-up question to that?
No.
I mean, seriously, we're yelling at the TV during this episode.
Absolutely, the whole time. Yeah.
Why? Like, what do you dislike about her so much?
She is just, she's expecting so much out of these guys. She's like, you don't know my birthday? You don't know this about me? It's like, why? Is this like the part where we get to know each other?
Right.
Why am I supposed to know this?
So we're pretty much done with Claire. I think we've all had we're done with her.
What? Let's just say he like ends up falling in love with her or whatever.
That's your sister-in-law.
And like she comes home, like what are
Claire
you and your mom
Braasch
gonna do? Are you gonna like try to play nice?
Probably not. It would be hard. I mean, if she just doesn't vibe with like the family and I just don't think she's a good match.
Okay.
What if she was like, Kim, let's go have a spa day together? Like, would you try, or would you be like, I have to work?
I would
Like, what would you do?
maybe try to. I would maybe try.
Yeah, try.
We'll
for the
see.
family.
Yeah, I would probably try at least once, and then I'd be like, yeah, I'm never doing that.
Other than Claire, how do you think your brother is coming off on The Bachelor?
Yeah.
I think he's coming off awesome. He's like the only one in the house, like actually like saying exactly how it is. So.
Yeah, and he did that at the end of today's episode. How did you feel how he kind of gave it to Claire at the end?
I think that everyone wanted to do exactly what he did. And everyone was like, finally, someone said like what should have been said. So
I agree. Yeah. I think you said it all right there. So that's today's episode of No Tan Lines. We'll do it again next week, right? He's still on the show.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good, Kenny.
All right, we're rooting for Kenny Braasch. My name's Mark, Kim, Lisa, and this is
No Tan Lines.
Crazy, let's get crazy.